Ntino sinnaba kugaanako kublaminga Uganda Airline.
Kati I'm posing the question.
Ne mugamba clearly that let us call for accountability but protect the brand.
How?
Chiddamu Nsereko. At the end of the day, you know how important it is. Because
the question,
country,
Bebe, no one is disputing what you're saying. We are asking you to suggest 3 ways on the how. Nkubuziza ulinda kokatono. So kompulirize mwami sali.
You're relaying information.
Linda kokatono mwami sali mpuliriza. Mwami sali mukwano gwange. Munonya. Esimu teriiko. Ewaka nkonkonye bangamba taliyo. Ngeze wakolera taliwo. Ntuse buli wamu taliwo. Akutte sente zange eziri mu banka sisobola kuzifuna. Kakati abantu abali kuno baagala okuwulira nti gwagamba nti Barista Timo n'abalala they relayed information ngeyinza okuba detrimental to the brand. Gwe bakubuuza how kubanga abakola video zino basukka abaana 40. Ono gwogamba mpuliriza mwami sali alina budget ya branding.
Ati okibuuziza ekibuuzo you want
kati tunyonye tuwe 3 ways how now, the ordinary person would have reached out without spoiling the brand. Name mutins.
This is as simple as this. I am still going back and tell you there are better ways of how to do it. The ways anyway, but not one that destroys the brand. Now, anyway depends on where you're standing. Wo imiride gwengo na Uganda. Nga to destroy nze what the example ya Kenya Airways KQ. Our neighbor Kenya is here. Our neighbor Kenya is here.
Mwami Sali, you're giving examples. You're not giving the how.
The how. Because the how depends on where you're standing.
Now,
Bebe Cool, an artist. Uliriza.
Bebe Cool, mpako mukazi eyafiiridwa sente ze mu banka nga bagitutte yayogera atya the how.
Nsereko nti olwogenze mu bino ebya bulijjo. You asked a question. Allow me to answer. Ugenze mu modi ya mwe ya nupu sibiyagala ebyo. You give me the time, you asked a question, let me answer.
Kale abantu bonna abali wansi bakubuuza ekibuuzo nga tetuogera how.
Nsereko
katutayipinge how.
Saze wano ku live kwegula ekyo ngenda kikugamba Bebe Cool, I stand by what I say because I know what it is.
Bebe teri ali wano kwegula teri yegula ku bantu. Bebe Cool, you must respect every panelist here.
It is very simple. Everyone reacts based on where they are standing.
How?
How did Barista Timo react?
I don't reacted cynical. So what
you reacted cynically. Gwengo omuntu. Songa ate wali osobola okujja n'okola the same reaction on a different in a different mode. So kati gwe wafunayo omuntu onakugamba nakugira kubanga you knew before gwe kenyini gwe kyogodde. Naye wafuna omuntu oyo yennyini eyali kusonga no pasuka. The same thing I'm trying to tell you here. When you're communicating, even this conversation can sound better and constructive without okugenda mu ebyo nga abakayana. The reason is very simple. Nganye Nsereko okumisleading abantu nti Bebe is arguing that protecting nti tetwali Barista Timo and the 20 others should not have blamed Uganda Airlines. No, you should.
No.
So for you to pin me,
don't sound misleading. No, be respectful. No opinion you go over leading to the right thing. Don't sound misleading.
Now this is how I'm going to lead you to the right thing. The right thing is always when it
because if we pose the question, who is misleading people? Oja kulaba answer one.
Nsereko, sibangako mulalu. Manyi nti no answer zonoonya oyagala nnyo n'abanupu bakuwe wano credit. Nze me, I'm not that. I am still going to tell you that despite what Uganda has gone wrong into, I will first protect it, then come back from the inside and clean it from the inside. So I don't care. So when you say the how, I am going to go back and tell every Ugandan that no matter what we do, no matter what, Barista Timo, I don't think I want to be on a platform with just anyone. Please. So, Soka, when I then you'll be able, because I don't want you to subject my brand to just anyone who can just come up One honorable, we both have a lot to lose. Ebyombimanyi munayo jakuleta wana abantu amalega. So the issue is simple. At the end of the day, whether you want it or not, I am going to say this: people have protected their countries. Despite what has gone on. I'm giving you an open example. Njibawadenga America, njibawadenga ensi manyinti, we are looking for development. I've also told you that I cannot guarantee, I cannot tell you that people are employed to do 100% perfection. But you know how effective social media can be to a brand that sells us out of the borders. Unlike a brand that we fight to sell within the country. Imagine a whole country bashing Uganda Airlines. Who makes that booking from the US? Who makes that booking the next day from the UK? I'm trying to tell you something that is so simple and obvious. Yes, we can blame. We can do it from the inside. This is not about winning on a live. No. This is about accepting that, you know what, guys, tukalete waka, tukakubile munda. Chiringo mwana wo. Abana basinze okuononeka mu masomero n'obutafayo okusoma baana abazadde najja namukubira mu class. So nga ate wali mulinze naddeeka n'omukuba kati golo olaga nti oyagala omupanishinga omumala mu self esteem mu banne. Olumala anoonya ki? Nga anoonya ways on how to get confident back. Ate ebeera negative all the time. So my issue is very simple. Barista Timo, I
pose a question. Kati Uncle Bebe omani channels of power wezikola na administration. If these poor mismanagement ziba zigenda mu maaso nga mugamba mujja kudiringa nazo internally nga kiremeddwa oku executing banga still zisigala zigenda mu maaso, what are the best possible ways okuzimalawo going forward?
Okay, before I answer that, I want to tell you, to give you the best example of what President Trump did recently. He recalled several ambassadors, but he didn't rant, but he recalled them. Ekigambo recall ndozo manche kitegeeza.
Okuddamu abayita abaddemu abagire buto abasengejje buto.
Sikubasengejja kubakyusa. Okitegeera. Kakati ekyo nkikuwanga example nti baba tebadelivarinze. Ontegeera okusinzira ku naye kyakola tajja kuvayo agamenti mwanyononera market yange ya Uganda kwa Uganda yali efunye amafuta efunye gold mwali mukimanyi nti yensi tulina okugikolako omukwano tubeere part of its new business. No, kati ambassadors abaaliwo bo badda mu bino ebintu by'okusetting up America okulwana ne Uganda, while Russia ne China bo bajja beetoowaza ne babba business mafuta ne France ne babba business mafuta ne gold. Kakati President Trump asanga wasigaddewo kakeke katono ajja alaba nako kagenda oba kitegeera. So it is understandable in such a way that also kano protecting ensobi zonoziteekene ebbali abantu ensi zonna ziri mu nsobi. Waliwo ka video ke nakuweereza Barista Timo akamwami ani Mutamaguzi gye yatambudde. Okay, so oyinza okutazannyakaawo
nentambulako nengendako ne Tanzania gye bayite Dodoma nenkomawo nengendako ne Scotland. Naye waliwo ebintu bingi bye newuunyiza ensi eri bubi globally the world bingi badly economically. Era bw'obeera n'omuntu Obungereza n'akuwa pound yemu oyo manya nti mwoyo gwanga akwagala nnyo. Abantu bali bubi nali Bungereza recent nga mbave nengenda mu parliament yayo nengenda ne mu lubiri ewa King Charles nentambula kubanga nali n'abakungu abantuusa buli kifo kyonna naye nga ne Bungereza ekaaba egamba nti inflation egitwala recession egitwala amaduuka agali nga amanene gonna gaggalawo agamanyitwa international gagenda gaggalawo buli musonya balakubira omulanga
ebo neyo yagala tugendeyo wagambye tuconcentrating ku Airline.
Nsereko.
Munange Bebe Coll gwe kennyini wayogedde wano n'ogaasa tugende byabufuzi
n'ebintu ebimu nze nina bwe nziramu answers zange.
ye how
ati
Bebe waganye gweke nyini Sheikh njaka nedda muganda wange gweke nyini webadde njogera ebintu ebimu ogambye nti kakati ebyobufuzi abanuupu gweke nyini olese lutamaguzi atali ku sweno
ate lutamaguzi si muna Uganda. He made a sense to something that I want to respond to based on the airline and how people are
kirungi okkiriza tugende mu field eyo nange ngenda kuleetaako omulalo ow'ewuwo
kakati Barista Timo mu statements omukulu oyo zaabadde ayogera mulimu statements bbiri ezisinga okumakinga sense nti ensi eri bubi company ziggalawo naye owulidde statement gyagambye nti company ennene ziggalawo n'ebungereza
ekyo kiri world over ne KFC yagaddewo e Rwanda.
Kakati mu struggle eyo eri best erina root cause yayo ey'okuba nti global inflation is the main reason whereby bajja kugamba nti purpose ya Uganda Airlines okuteekebwa manya reason ey'okuba nti Uganda Airlines yagula a specific brand of aircrafts ezaali zigenda okufedingibwa out kubanga zeyali esobola okwaffordinga at that time boddayo emabega eyo byonna bibeera ne reason ng'eva ku kintu eki kimu ensi kuba nti globally ensi njavu nti nno okutumya spare okukola spare w'ennyonyi eyo yagwe e Nigeria nga 8 kyali badde kiggwanga 10 singa factory yali ekola spare oyo yali ekyamukolanga ne mu market twali badde tumuyina ne mu store kubanga omukyala wa Uganda Airlines yajja publicly ku online kuno nannyonnyola ekintu ekyo over and over. Barista Timo bwe tuva ku live eno uliriza sokoleke, let me build up to that. Bwe tuva ku live eno, I want you to check on that lady explaining that situation. Okay? Some madam buzwa Bebe yabimanya atya. Of course I get to listen and I get to ask. Now Barista Timo bwembanga Bebe cool nyimiridde wano with I don't need technological science. Setaga Heavenly Father to know how important it is to protect my country. Sicheta.
And we applaud.
And for that purpose, I try so much to say this, and I'm still going to insist on it. Ntino, let us try trend yene ebaddewo emyaka gino gyonna omunana ebaddeyo nga internet ya ku destroying image ya Uganda is the best kwe nayimiridde ku coin yange nengamba no Timo tobera muyekera. Okay, while gwe ku side yo
Bebe kuru
ate ekigambo kye nakozesezza anti waŋŋambye ekigambo
bukyangejja kusiga kifaananyi kibi kya Uganda kyokka ate ebirungi ebiragirwa bya Uganda.
Mr. Timo kimanyi tumaze emyaka egyo gyonna nga tubagamba bannaye twogere Uganda tugyogereko ebirungi okimanyi bulungi kubanga opposition ekyafuwaza Uganda for a very long time. It is painful to see such a beautiful country nga olwokuba omuntu tawagira Museveni, all he has to do is to talk trash about the country, yet Uganda is going to stay there even after Museveni. So for me as an individual nkugamba ntino, yes we can do that, but let's do it protecting the brand Uganda. So Uganda Airlines is Uganda. So gochita patriotism mu luzungu, but the wider face of it is very simple. Era mmanyi mukimanyi mu mitima jamu. You know Timo, otherwise we wouldn't be on this live.
Of course we are here discussing.
Timo, let us call for accountability. Naye bannange ensi yaffe tusooke tugitule. Nze nkuwadde examples izo nazo yagala nkuweredde mu ba Nigeria, nkuwadde mu bazungu. Okay, bwera bwosa omanyi lwaki kati ogenda ku American Embassy bakusaba pages zo buli yali ayogedde ekibi ku America tasobola kufuna visa buli. Barista Timo ndi mutuufu oba mukyama?
Oli mutuufu nange fena tuzisaba meeting, but I have two questions. oja kunyamba before Honorable Nsereko come in. Ekisooka lwaki yala Honorable akulira Uganda Airlines owayo lwaki always yagala okwetwala nti ye face erina okwogera Uganda Airlines erina abantu ayidukanizwa kola PR na kwogera mu mawulire ekyo kimu
ani double school leader
bamutulaki ya bamutulaki omukyalo oyo eva yavaayo okuwa kyeki bakigenda mu maaso. I don't think that's right. Another thing, wetubanga ennyonyi tulina ennyonyi mukaaga ng'ennyonyi ze tulina ntono, why do we go for big expensive routes ekifo ky'oconcentratinga ku routes ennyangu ze tusobola okukola neza routes ennyangu?
Kankuddemu mangu ebyo ebibiri kambikuddemu mangu. First and foremost sijja kumuddiramu lwaki because ffe tetumanyi obligations eziri contractual ng'omukozi. So ekyo twagulinge tuleme kwefuula bagezi nnyo nti ffe tumanyi obligations ze ezalina okukola ng'omuntu. Ekyo tetuli mu ndagaano ye. That's number one. Number two, nekyobuziza ekya technical reasoning why someone would opt for certain flights. Ekyo nakyo kiri technical business by those who understand aba creating abagamba tukole ennyonyi eno tugikole mu business ejja kukola ssente bweti ne bweti. Era ekyo nja kikudamu kugamba nti between me and you tubeera oblivion ekyo abaweebwa omukisa okukola omulimu ogwo n'aba approvinga flights ezo routes ezo be bamanyi. So that I cannot answer. Njagala kubeera hoko for only another maybe 15 minutes so okugenda okufuna lunch but njagala tufune mwami Nsereko then to conclude nga kasita twakkiriziganyizza ku bintu ebisinga okubeera basic. One, njagala tukkiriziganye nti Uganda tugikulembeza because yo egenda kusigalawo before after us nga tuvuddewo kyovolaba nti nkireeko ekyo. Then don't think that I'm saying don't blame institutions. No, institutions nze Museveni kutusene Museveni lage je lw'abantu abali mu institutions ezimu naye ekyo tekijja kunzijjako point ya kugamba nti no okay still Uganda erina okusigalayo kati gwali mu institution answer your case. So it's okay. Call for accountability. Fine. So
let them use their offices wisely.
Kakati mwami Sali Uganda Airlines twagigulira ennyonyi 7 nga bw'oyogedde nga kujja kuliko ziri Bombardier CRJ7 long range 900 ezigenda wane Nairobi, Dar es Salaam, ezigenda Johannesburg. The instant eyavuddeko kino kyonna ng'oggyeko ebirala ye instance ya Airbus ezibadde zigenda okugenda ku long overhaul routes ezo. Okitegedde? One, whereas wabaddewo routine maintenance eya software ebaddewo ku buli nnyonyi zonna eza Airbus, it takes 1 to 3 days. Okulaga nti we are patriotic. Parliament ya Uganda on the 9th of December twayongedde Uganda Airlines 422 billion shillings ogenda okugulayo ennyonyi endala 7. Yes, I'm telling you. In the supplementary budget that was passed on the 9th of December this very year etanagwako. So I wanted 422 billion.
That will be a total of 14 aircraft.
We presume. Our argument abamukufe yabadde without going into management issues nti let them go for wet leases of these aircrafts mu kifo ky'ogenda okugula kubanga bw'oba oliizinze kiba very clear nti oli bw'aba talina spare amumaintaininga omuggyako bujja leasing contract n'ogiwa omulala. And this was the argument ab initio. Starting airlines eziri budget airlines nga Uganda Airlines, you start by leasing. And this we can talk about. The issue mwami Moses jalemedde okuddamu is the question of the how. Kyovola bekifaananyi kisigadde kiringalinga. Don't worry. Ye agamba nti the how nti tutuule wano bwe tuba tutudde twogere ku bulungi bwa Uganda. We've been here talking about mwami Bebe, I don't know whether you've been following my programs. Nekungu nagambye for the first time in history ya Uganda since the year 2000 bakagulawo 4,950 factories. Sigwa atutumye okwogera ekyo. We are putting Uganda on top because ebiri manifested mu bikolebwa. Era teri gwogenda kutuma wano kuwana Hoima Stadium kubanga yakolebwa mbutuufu. Ne teri agenda kusasula tiketi ye. Mwami Sali mpola tofaayo. Tofaayo, you'll come back. You don't have to worry about it. Don't get agitated because this is my opinion. Tugezene mu music oyinza okuyimba owo omulala n'ayimba omulala. Ekirungi oli mu mute. So, muleke ayombereyo. Mwami Sali twagala okugumya nga teweani muting ojja kwonoona show. Saakuyingiridde wagambye nti toyagala programu efuuke nga yakatale.
Anayate mo misleading.
No. Kakati bobo yagala ekyo nange nsobola okikola. Kubanga you have no singular right okuimposinga your view ku zange. Kubanga wangambye ensirike. Wanga ensirike n'ensirika. Nekusamba ekitiibwa. Anti kakati kweni opinion olowooza nze nkumisiriidinga kakati kankwe ekyokulabirako kino. Omwami omu yali talaba nga waliwo amukulembera abeeko gy'alabye. Otiddeyo
bw'amanyira okubuzaabuza bano balowooza.
Kale kankuyambe na kano. Osanga kanakugiramu ekyokumanya.
Okimanyi nti
you're being unfair to me.
Twayimbanga ffenna nti mu bantu abasinga okumanya Nsereko Bebe Cool comes number 1.
Anti kakati Bebe Cool mbadde nsaba onzikirize entambuze ensonga yanga bwe nakukkiriza.
Kale
ate kankusingiirire ku kino. Lwali lumu wulira Bebe Cool waliwo looya n'omusawo. Kakati looya yajja ng'agamba omusawo nti omusawo yateekayo akapande akagamba nti nze mponya buli bulwadde. Bwe naaba sikuwonyeza bulwadde obwo nkusasula $1,000. Tebwali butyo nga looya ajjanga agakaŋŋende ndi ezoono. Looya bwe yajjanga amugamba nti sebo musawo nti ye nduuzinze sensi yange ey'okutesitinga. Omusawo ng'amugamba okakasa ti n'amugamba obwo obulwadde mbujjanjaba. Omusawo kyava atabula kaamulali mu kikopo n'amumuteera mu kyayi n'amumuwa. Looya n'akuba endulu n'aga waawe kaamulali nga mungi. Omusawo n'amugamba kitegeeza obwo obulwadde mbuwonyezza otesitinze kaamulali. N'amugamba nsasula ssente zange. N'amusasula. N'akomawo ogwokubiri. Looya n'agamba ziriya ziridde naye zino tajja zirya. Akomawo n'amugamba nti sebo musawo nti ye kakati ate mpulira nti ye ndabika nti ye sikyasobolera ddala kujjukira sensi yange of memory envuddeko. Bwali bwe butyo ng'omusawo aleeta ekikopo kye yatabuliddemu kaamulali oli. Nga looya yakubirawo endulu tompa oyo nga gwe wampa luli. N'amugamba obwo obulwadde mbuvuunudde kubanga kitegeeza osobola okujjukira. N'amugamba ssente zange. Kakati looya kye yakola n'agenda n'apangisaayo ejje. N'agenda n'agamba omusajja tiye tugende babiri tiye naye njagala mufera mugambe nti kakati sisobola sensi yange ng'oggyeko eya memory kakati amaaso gange gazibye. Omusawo teyali mubi n'amugamba nti kituufu guno olabika ompangudde. Kakati omusawo yali amusuubizanga $100 n'amuwaako 2. Looya n'atenduka n'amugamba nedda ssebo kano mpaddeko 2. N'aga n'okulaba olaba. Kitegeeza mpa ssente zange. Kakati Bebe Cool buli gyendaga ndaba obumbujja obuukabuuka kiki?
Kakati Nsereko.
Kitegeeza okkiriza nti sinza amisiriidinga. Okkiriza nti gwe kennyini gwabadde tannamatiza Uganda Airlines.
Wayingidde conversation eno
Uganda Airlines
without you knowing exactly what brought us here. Ekyatulese wano kwanjulire briefly. Barista Timo
yagambye amalirize eddakiika zange 5 nga tonnyingirira nkuleke onnyonnyola abantu kyekyakuleese. teriyo alina monopoly. Uliriza anti possible yatwogerenga bywadde toyagala
nemuddamu ku live nemugamba nti Barista Timo, you can do this but in a better way. Barista Timo osobola okusalamu ka clip ako nga tumaze aka live ya
sigo ina formula to the better way.
Bukawereza mwami Nsereko, probably he would have been a bit more prepared about exactly.
Misleading people.
Tukiriziganyiza nti nno it is okay to blame Uganda Airlines. So I don't want to go into the nitty-gritties of asking me how we should blame it. I have told you it is okay to blame, but please blame when you're protecting the brand. Now, you who wants me to do the how, to say the how, technically, please go to that office.
Bebe Cool, by the fact that omuntu agula ticket kitegeza protecting a brand.
Nsereko chongenda chikudamu nkugambe ntino. It is as clear and as simple as I'm not looking for likes, but I'm saying something very simple.
Mwami Sali, chovola nkuyise mwami Sali.
Sorry.
Mwami family n'ekitibwa ky'abatuddawo mwami Sali.
Mwami Nsereko bansonyiwe olwa family n'ekitiibwa wotudde we tutalabaawo ssebo oyinza n'okubanga mu massage waganye okujja mwami Nsereko. Anyway, the most important thing that I want to this message, actually the most important message that I wanted to give to you was very simple.
Mwami Sali eva njogera ndi mu study room
odusewo buddusawo
mba mu office yange ate lwaki nzirusewo buddusa
kati. Anyway, let me summarize kubanja akudduka agenda kufuna ku kyakulya nabadde wakubeerako for about 1 hour, but the most important thing Nsereko, and I want you to be genuine to reality here.
Mwami Sali,
let us blame, but don't spoil. Uganda has so many things that have gone wrong, but we have so much that has gone right. But we can handle our things without destroying the brand of Uganda, because we invest a lot in promoting the country beyond the borders. That was my gist of this conversation.
And the gist is that you failed to give the how.
About how, that is technically, it would belong to those who are in charge. Okay? But for me as a Ugandan, I will tell you, I am not interested in seeing any other country ahead of mine. And those are the mistakes that we've done. I've given you an example why Paul Kagame, the president of Rwanda, went ahead and paid Arsenal for Visit Rwanda. Okay? So whether there are mistakes in Rwanda, they should not be put there to alarm people who he is calling to come to visit Rwanda. Okay? So that they don't come.
No.
Being genuine on that.
But the way Mwami Bebe Cool, the way Mwami Kagame has maintained that is making sure that Gwatumio Kolo Luguda Lukola Luli perfect. Gwatumio Okudukanye Nyonya Perfect.
I will not make challenges.
Because you're referring to him in a half-baked way. What you referring to?
Even as a Ugandan, I have learned that Rwanda is not a country that you will just talk negative about. So even if you try to challenge me about roads in Rwanda, about issues, they have their issues. They have them. But I have been taught by the country of Rwanda and the president that, hey, don't talk about my country. But
no, but okay? We are Uganda. So please don't proliferate Rwanda here. We are Uganda and we are Ugandans. We are from a different fabric.
So we will destroy our country because
no, we will not destroy our country, but tojja genda ng'otuguza buli kimu ekibi ekiri mu nsi endala. We are Ugandans, they are Rwandans. Listen, we respect them. Mwami Sali, we respect the Republic of Rwanda. How they want to manage their society is up to them. How we want to manage Uganda is a way we shall decide. Not anyone to tell us to compare how Rwanda is being run. No.
But why do you keep on bringing it as an example of
you brought Rwanda Air? You brought Rwanda Air.
Uganda, when they say they are making the roads, they are making
you brought Rwanda Air as an example. Wagambi 80% emigugu jibula, and I told you that was
jibula. I said emigugu This video is there.
Okay, no government Kenya Airways babbengato.
Yes, but baby, there is still things. Those cases are there. Don't lie. A lot of property that gets lost in luggage.
If you've had the courage to talk about Kenya Airways, Ngato in a spirit of East African brother.
No.
Why shouldn't Timo? Wait a second.
You're talking about a person who even has cases in Uganda.
My brother, you can make your expression without.
So you see, that's what
we are not in a brawl. So, but
you're used to TikTok. You're used to this issue of always trying to win a conversation.
No, but my brother, no interjecting. I think I am
honorably going to say this to you. This conversation was between me and that boy and that man, who Barista Timo, and it was about keeping the if you're going to blame the country, you can blame.
We love our country. Let me tell you, the fact that people love their nation is that they put their blood on the line. Mwami Sali, you love your nation. You're not the only Ugandan who loves your nation. Uganda Airlines. Yeah. Therefore, we are saying, we are saying, buli genuine contribution ye na-agula tiketi kitegeza ayagala Uganda Airlines. Naji promoting ayagala Uganda Airlines. But we are saying Uganda Airlines does not hold the right to mistreat its customers.
It doesn't. Who disagrees with you on that?
Therefore, you don't tell me the formula of how I'll condemn Uganda Airlines. No.
Nsereko, let me say this to you.
The same way I may disagree with you or Mwami Kyagulanyi or President Museveni, don't tell me the how.
Mwami Nsereko, too much of anything is bad. Maybe in amagezi manji no itako. You have refused to understand the only gist that I'm putting forward here for a country that where we belong. I am tell you something very simple. When I addressed this young man, I addressed him on how best he can address a brand that belongs to Uganda.
And that is why I interjected. Sorry. That is why I interjected and I said, because you honor your appointment.
I know you very well, 100%. In such a situation, these are situations where, because a person like you, I can ask you, you've been a member of parliament in Kampala for how many years? Over 10 years. Now,
15.
For 15 years.
Yeah.
Uganda has had potholes. Uganda has had everybody.
True, because no
one has ever questioned you about based on Nsereko.
Sente zali zino okuziba ebinya baziba wabayimbi billioni nkaaga. I agree. No, I'm here to answer it.
Minor issues.
I'm here to answer it.
No zingira
bakabawa abayimbi ne ba promoters billioni 100 ziziba ebinya lwaki tewazigaana.
If I come back and ask you, how much money as a member of parliament have you been getting? All those
as a member of parliament,
say no to that money.
Bebe cool.
Have you ever stood for?
No, I don't need to. Bebe, you're trying to play a very critical card, and I can put you down on the line.
No.
Why? Kankubuze, Bebe cool. NRM ojiimbira kubwerere. Do you sing for free? Lwaki osaba sente okuyimbira NRM?
Simple as this.
Lwaki togamba since you're patriotic olaba ebirungi byekoze abayimbi bayimbire bwerere.
The gist of its base, where it came from. Don't come onto a conversation.
Do not go into that line. You're trying to scratch where you cannot. I'm telling you,
this is not about winning.
Ogamba nti oyagala obikolere bwerere. Lwaki tovaayo n'ogamba since NRM ekoledde ebirungi byerere. You will sing for nothing.
Likes. Even coming up to say that, yes, guys, let's protect the brand Uganda.
There is nothing we are going to protecting ekola bichamu. Have you had anyone? No, sorry.
You can blame You can blame the airline, but protect
it's not going to be a shouting match, but I'm going to tell you one thing, my brother, I want you to understand it.
You understand Nsereko, until when you understand the gist of the basis
my brother,
of this conversation.
The how.
The basis of this conversation was very simple.
This is not about intellectual discussion. You're trying to run away from an intellectual discussion.
You made it an intellectual discussion. And then you how.
Sali, togenda kubuulira bantu bano on how they should ask for their money ku ngeri ki gye bazikozesa aba Uganda Airlines. Teri atambulira bwerere. Someone pays for a ticket, you owe him a duty of care.
I am again going to tell you that those answers are yes and true, and they are meant for Uganda Airlines. But when you're addressing Uganda Airlines...
Why are you here? Please. Why are you here? Are you a spokesperson of Uganda Airlines?
Who called you?
You who called you?
Meant for me and him.
Live, not the host of the live.
You're asking me why I'm here.
Bebe Coll.
You're asking me why I'm here.
Lwaki sikubuuza.
Tuvudde ku mulamwa.
Kakati Nsereko ndoza tontegera bulungi.
Mwami Sali.
Eno live sebo nagitegese na Timo.
Wagitegese kati kwe ndi obadde oteesa otya. Kati nze wendi.
Nsereko kubeera kuno bamuwane nti
nze seetaaga bampaane Bebe Coll.
Is that the reason why you member of parliament kuda ku TikTok?
Bebe, I don't belittle you.
I don't think I want to.
Listen, my brother. I think you're trying to go off the track.
But if you forego,
I decided to retire on my own. Bobo yagala nawe.
No. Where we have come from,
I know you very well. But kaya na essence, togenda kaya na without sense.
Since Chigwe Boyinanga, you're no longer a member of parliament.
But I'm a member of parliament.
Senseless.
Linda Kokatono, fine, Bebe, who is the member? Bebe, let's go slow. Who is the member of parliament of Kampala? Kibuzo mwana wao kuba manyaso buluchi.
Why aren't you in any party?
Any MP wa Kampala.
Why do you think you are even dropped from
Jamu, no worries.
Because you always want people to think
this is where, Bebe, this is where I want
you. Conversation about the genuine.
Any MP wa Kampala.
Come and win likes.
Bebe, any MP wa Kampala, you can shout.
Responsibility onajija wa omuntu omukuru okubeera kaawo n'ogamba.
Bebe, let me tell you, if you want to go into intellectualism, you're losing this battle. And I think you
as a person go by
you've
saying,
lost the battle because this is factual.
How long does a person
don't tell me about any brand?
Patriotism is the most important thing for any country. How do you end up twisting a conversation?
Bebe, you're just ranting.
We are defending a person who's gone wrong.
I think you're just ranting. You're not being logical.
No, Nsereko, stop it. When you come on the internet,
you have no right to tell anyone to stop anything.
On your page, you can take that authority.
But this is not your page.
Question when it comes to you. We have a lot.
This is not your page. Is it your page? Is it your page? Is it your page? You run into pregnant silence because you cannot out-reason someone based on facts and sense. Bebona kanga roza hizo kanga simanyo mpise wa chapati.
Mwesobola.
Bano wonduka no kanga ampise wa chapati bana abasika chapati abechi komando. Ndi ajja kanga abantu badduke. Bebe Coll. Lindako, Rasta nange chali wange na yakimanye nti nze ndi ani kangebo. Yayimbira